The recent rumors and blinds surrounding Beyoncé and Jay-Z have stirred up a lot of drama and speculation, and I completely get your reaction. It's wild when news stories drop, especially when they involve major public figures like them. So, let's break it down. The rumors that Beyoncé was allegedly forced by her mother, Tina Knowles, to marry Jay-Z have definitely made waves. The blind item you're referring to claims that Beyoncé wasn't fully into the relationship when it started, especially since she was only 19 at the time and Jay-Z was already in his early 30s. The blind also suggests that Beyoncé felt uncomfortable with their age gap, Jay-Z's reputation, and the power imbalance in their relationship. Despite this, the blind claims that Tina pushed her daughter into it, seeing the relationship as a strategic move to solidify Beyoncé's place in the industry. According to the blind, Tina was more focused on creating an empire for Beyoncé and believed that aligning with Jay-Z would take her career to another level. The implication here is that Tina saw the marriage as a business decision more than a personal one for her daughter, which might be hard for some fans to digest, considering the couple's portrayal of being this iconic power duo. As for whether I would be surprised if Tina had actually pushed Beyoncé into marrying Jay-Z. Honestly, it wouldn't be totally shocking if there was some pressure involved, especially given how tightly Tina managed Beyoncé's career early on. However, it's also important to note that these are just rumors and blinds, and a lot of the details aren't confirmed by reliable sources. It's easy for people to spin stories and create drama around high-profile figures like Beyoncé and Jay-Z, so we have to be cautious about believing everything we hear. Now, moving on to the Jay-Z and Jay-Z relationship gossip you mentioned. This part of the story is also murky, but suggests that Jay-Z had some kind of relationship with his mentor, Jay-Z, that could possibly be used against him in the divorce rumors. It's messy, right? Especially since Beyoncé and Jay-Z have been through their own scandals over the years, and their marriage has always been under a microscope. When it comes to their public image, we've seen Beyoncé and Jay-Z navigate tons of rumors, infidelity speculation, thanks to Beyoncé's Lemonade album, and constant media attention. So, the fact that these rumors are being shared now, at a time when many people think the couple could be going through a divorce, definitely adds fuel to the fire. What makes this even more interesting is that Beyoncé's PR team might be subtly leaking information to paint a certain picture about her mom's role in her marriage, which could potentially shift the public's perception if things are heading toward a breakup. At the end of the day, it's important to remember that a lot of what we're hearing is speculation, and without solid proof from the involved parties, it's difficult to make any concrete conclusions. These stories certainly add intrigue, but we might just have to wait and see how everything unfolds. What do you think about these rumors? The recent speculation about Beyoncé and her bodyguard Julius has certainly been heating up. One particular moment that caught fans' attention was when Julius jumped up from his spot behind Beyoncé and Jay-Z at an event, ready to follow her to the stage. Fans noticed a smile on his face, which, while it could be interpreted as him just being genuinely happy for his boss, made some wonder if he's getting a bit too comfortable with Beyoncé in public. Some sources are even suggesting that Beyoncé and Julius are spending more time together, and it might not be just random encounters anymore. In fact, some believe they could be riding off into the sunset together, living a quiet life away from the spotlight, with Beyoncé only making occasional public appearances. While these rumors are still speculative, they add an interesting layer to the ongoing chatter about her relationship with Jay-Z and her bodyguard, but the bodyguard rumors aren't the only drama surrounding the Carters right now. It seems there's also a revelation about Jay-Z and his mentor Jay-Z that's making the rounds. People are allegedly just finding out about the possibility of a physical, intimate relationship between Jay-Z and Jay-Z. To give some context, Jay-Z and Jay-Z go way back. They met as kids in the Marcy Projects and bonded over their shared love of rapping. Jay-Z even wrote in his 2010 book Decoded about how he connected with Jay-Z, who was already known as one of the best rappers in the neighborhood. They would freestyle together, battling for hours and pushing each other to improve their skills. Jay-Z was the first to land a big deal with EMI in 1989, and he took Jay-Z along with him as his hype man. Jay-Z included Jay on early singles like Hawaiian Sophie and The Originators, giving Jay a taste of the music industry. Unfortunately, Jay-Z's deal didn't pan out, but it served as a valuable lesson for Jay about the ruthlessness of the industry. Despite this setback, Jay-Z eventually found his own success, but things between him and Jay-Z took a turn for the worse. A major source of tension between them arose from Jay-Z's infamous beef with Nas. During the rap battle, Nas called out Jay-Z, mentioning Jay-Z several times. He accused Jay-Z of biting Jay-Z's name and style, and even mocked him for his early days as Jay-Z's sidekick in Hawaiian Sophie. The comments stung Jay-Z, and the years of disses and digs from Jay-Z's camp only made the rift worse. Jay-Z later admitted that these jabs really hurt him, especially given their close relationship earlier on. These revelations are a surprising turn of events, especially when you consider how close Jay-Z and Jay-Z once were. The rumors surrounding Beyoncé's potential relationship with her bodyguard, and now this new revelation about Jay-Z and Jay-Z have certainly stirred up plenty of speculation. It seems like the Carters' personal lives continue to be just as complicated and intriguing as their careers. What do you think about these latest rumors? It's definitely intriguing that these rumors and narratives are resurfacing now. As you mentioned, people are speculating that Beyoncé's PR team may be behind this whole narrative about her mom, Tina Knowles, allegedly pressuring her into marrying Jay-Z. It could be part of a strategy to shift public perception, especially if Beyoncé is preparing for a divorce. If she's finally at the point where she's done with the marriage, this narrative could help explain why she stayed in it for so long, and also frame her as someone who was pushed into the relationship in the first place. Here's been talk about the couple's rocky relationship for years now, so the idea of a divorce wouldn't be that shocking. Reports have suggested that Beyoncé and Jay-Z have been living separately for some time, and many believe the tension in their marriage started well before 2014. The rumors about Jay-Z's infidelity, which played a huge role in the public's perception of their relationship, have been out there for years. Allegedly, after his cheating scandals, Beyoncé set strict rules for him, and Jay-Z reportedly followed them out of respect. He stopped going out with friends and refrained from one-on-one interactions with female talent, which suggests that there was a significant amount of strain in their relationship. Despite the efforts to make things work, it seems like Beyoncé may have reached her breaking point, deciding to prioritize her own peace and happiness moving forward. This brings us to one of the juicier parts of the story, the rumors about her bodyguard, Julius DeBoer. Julius has been by Beyoncé's side since at least 2008, often seen at award shows and public appearances, always protecting her. Over the years, he's become a familiar face, even developing his own fan following. Outside of his job, Julius is known to speak 5 languages and has a daughter, and he's been linked to Beyoncé romantically in the past. Several blinds over the years have hinted at a relationship between the two, suggesting that they may have had a fling or an ongoing affair. One blind even claimed that Beyoncé and Julius were hooking up and that Jay-Z was afraid of him, which only fueled the speculation. There's also been talk of a situation where Jay-Z allegedly caught wind of something going on between his wife and Julius, and he even wanted to fire Julius. However, Beyoncé reportedly stepped in, saying that her bodyguard wasn't going anywhere. Recently, reports suggest that Beyoncé and Julius have become even closer, which became evident at the Grammys when Julius was caught celebrating Beyoncé's win in a way that seemed out of character for a bodyguard. In footage from the event, he visibly celebrated Beyoncé's victory when her album was announced as the winner. It's moments like these that have led some people to believe that there might be something more to their relationship. While all of this is still speculative, it's clear that Beyoncé's relationship with Jay-Z has been tumultuous for quite a while, and the new rumors about Julius only add more fuel to the fire. Whether or not these reports are true, they make for a very dramatic narrative. If Beyoncé is indeed preparing for a divorce, these whispers about her bodyguard could be the first of many shocking revelations to come. What do you think? Do you think there's something going on between Beyoncé and Julius, or is this all just speculation?
As far as feeling, yeah, it was hard. It was difficult listening to that because it felt like it was him, obviously, but it felt like a stranger. And one more thing that I feel is important is that I understood his position to a point. Not saying I agree with it, but I understood his position because he's got this. everybody all the time. Before the status that, you know, we see now, he had that all the time, because the main thing was, even into the late 90s, it was still Jazz and Jay-Z.
In April 2019, J.O. announced a distribution deal with Jay-Z's Roc Nation, marking what seemed like the end of their long-standing beef. This deal gave Jay-Z's Kings County Media Group equity distribution under Roc Nation, signaling that they had patched things up. However, things took an interesting turn when rumors resurfaced about the true cause of their fallout, allegedly, a romantic relationship between the two. This may come as a surprise to many, but some people who were around in the 90s have confirmed these speculations, suggesting that Jay-Z and J-Zo may have been physically intimate. Jay-Z has reportedly worked hard to remove these rumors and blogs from the internet, but the allegations have popped up again recently. There's even a report claiming that a journalist nearly died after asking Jay-Z about this rumored relationship. Over the years, there have also been rumors about Jay-Z possibly being on the down low, which makes this gossip feel a bit less shocking. Given everything going on with the Carters right now, from Tina allegedly forcing Beyoncé to marry Jay-Z, to the rumors of Beyoncé living with her bodyguard Julius, to PR stories circulating about an impending divorce, nothing about their lives seems all that surprising anymore. But what do you think about all these rumors?